Hey, how's it going, Ohio BPA? This is your Ohio State Officer team. We're just going to introduce ourselves. My name is Zachary Rush. I'm your Ohio BPA historian.
I'm Dylan Guth, your Ohio State Treasurer.
I'm Aston Gerber, your Ohio Secretary.
Carlos Boyd, Ohio President.
Bryce Fryman, your State Parliamentarian.
And Miriam Velasquez, your Vice President.
So if you've been following us recently on social media, you've probably known about our little Q&A video we're going to be doing, and this is it. So how it's going to run is that you guys have asked us some awesome questions, and we are super excited to answer them for you. We're just going to give our feedback. We're going to be answering them as a team. It's not an individual effort. So after we answer a question, we're just going to move on to the next. This won't be an extremely long video, so it won't take up most of your guys' time. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with the first question. Bryce is going to take it away.
Rock on.
Alrighty guys, so the first question is, how are we going to interact with our members this year?
I think interaction's a big thing. We've already dove into that. We want to communicate with you guys as much as we can. That's why we started doing the Instagram videos, and that's why we're doing this video right now. So yeah, I think social media is going to be a big way to interact with you guys, as well as face-to-face at state. Really looking forward to that.
And you know, Aston was talking about our face-to-face state confrontation. One of our plans, as you'll find out in a future question here in a few minutes, is that we were actually going to host a booth. And this booth is going to have your state officers. So if you would like to get to know some of your state officers on a one-to-one basis, you can come visit our booth. We're more than happy. We treat you all like family here in BPA. And we can answer any of your questions like we're doing right now. Even if you, I don't know, want to play some games, of course, we're always open to have some fun. It's not always work. It's all about fun.
Alright, so next question. What do we have planned for the State Leadership Conference so far?
Well, I'd say we have a lot of changes coming to the State Leadership Conference this year. First of all, our opening session is going to be cut, and we're going to move that to the evening after competition. So it's going to be called the General Session, and we're going to have the same type of grand award ceremony. It's going to be actually at the convention center this time, not at the Mershon Stadium. So that's one of the different things we're implementing. And
another thing we're going to be implementing as well is that this is the year of social media for Ohio BPA. One of our ultimate goals, as you'll find out very soon, is that we plan to take full advantage of all of our social media pages. We plan to upload as many posts to our Instagram, our Twitter, and as many videos to our YouTube, like this video right now, as possible. One of the things we discussed as a state officer team is with Instagram's new feature of doing stories and live stories. We love nothing more than to videotape some of the awesome moments from our state leadership conference. So if for some reason you can't attend, that's perfectly fine. We're going to be videotaping some of the highlights of our state leadership conference as if you're actually there. So we're super excited.
Thank you, Seth. Alright, so what are we going to do different than the previous state officer team?
So last year's state officer team, they did a lot of good things, implemented a lot of good new things. This year, our main focus right now is social media. So right now we're working on getting out regular YouTube videos to you guys, teach you about Torch, BPA Cares, more regular posts on Instagram and Twitter to keep you guys more up to date with everything that's going on. And we're also really focused this year on really working with the younger middle level students to get them more involved in the BPA so that way they can stay within the program throughout their high school careers and see how much it can really help them.
And if you haven't followed us, you should, at Ohio BPA.
Yes, you should.
Thank you, Carlos. Alright. What are the responsibilities for being a state officer?
So we have a lot of responsibilities to be a state officer, but I think the main one is interacting with you guys. Because the driving force of BPA is you guys, and we always want to reach out to you as a member, and we want to break any barrier that exists between us.
Another, great thing about officer positions, whether it be your chapter, region, state, or national officer positions, is that we work as a team. A huge misconception we get about our officer positions is that Carlos, with him being the president, he runs everything. It's not.
he does.
But in all seriousness, everything we do is as a team. We work together. If an idea is brought up by, let's say, myself, I run through it with the entire team. Or if an idea is brought up with Carlos, we go through it as a team. So it's always a team effort here as our state office.
We want to be the catalyst of change for you guys.
Thank you, guys. Alrighty, next question. How is Ohio BPA spreading our wings?
That's a really good question.
That's very
Usually like with our arms.
yeah, I would say that.
But in all seriousness though, spread your wings, the inspiration it gives me is to reach new heights with BPA. That was actually our tagline a few years back. Spreading your wings, obviously, you can fly, you know, to high places, and you want to go to the top in anything you do. With BPA, with competitions, this tagline is inspiring us to be better than who we can be, to reach those new heights and achievements. So this year with Ohio BPA, we want to do as much as possible to get you, the members, to do what you thought you could have never done before here in BPA. That's a huge goal with our officer team.
Alright. Thank you. Last question. As BPA state officers, what is the biggest impact so far you have learned while working during your officer meeting?
I actually think that's a good question we can answer like pretty much everybody. So why don't we just go from this line down and we'll answer them.
I would say the biggest impact I've had so far is learning the importance of working as a team, because everybody on the state officer team can bring something different, new, and innovative to the table that somebody else might not have thought of by themselves. So just being able to bounce ideas around with each other and then coming to a consensus on what we believe will work best is probably the biggest impact this has had so far.
Absolutely. And every single one of us has our own different strengths, but collectively we use all of our strengths into a big cohesive team. And that's something that's shown since day one, the way we work as a team. It's really phenomenal. We each bring something different to the table, and I think that's really what makes us stand out as a team. It's just we're all very unique and we all bring something different, and I think that's one of our strong points as a team.
Yeah, and I would say another thing we've learned is that staying positive as a team and being confident in our abilities is one of the greatest things that we've come across, I feel. Collectively, the diversity in this team, the different strengths coming together is really, really great to see, and everyone staying confident and positive no matter what happens is really going to show out in the end.
For me specifically, the biggest impact that has come down on me as being a BPA state officer, I've always kind of grown up in kind of a negative environment. Usually the towns I used to live in, not very full of positive people. However, I was a very positive person myself. I was always the person in my family that would, you know, be outgoing and would want to do things that no one in my family has done before. Like, for example, here being a state officer. Even at my workplace, I work at Kroger, like probably many of you here in Ohio do. My store specifically just is not positive. It's really not. And I really want to spread positivity throughout our officer team as well as just our membership. The fact that I'm sitting here with 5 other individuals who have the same mindset as me and want to accomplish the same things that I do, it's just a dream come true for me. I could not have asked for anything better. And it's not just our officer team. I've met so many members, so many people like you watching this right now that have just inspired me to, you know, be someone better that I thought I could never have been before. You know, first of all, to that I say thank you. And I just, without BPA, I don't know where I would be. It's all your guys' help.
So the biggest impact for me is that we challenge each other. And not just about like hardworking or stuff like that, but we challenge each other to inspire others, to work together, to make BPA better. And it's not just us challenging each other, we are also challenging you. We want you to become the best business professionals out there. That is the driving mission of BPA. And we do that through the towards like implementing that idea, like get them and be a business professional.
Definitely one of the things that has already impacted me and probably us as a team is our goals that we set for Ohio BPA this year. It's not just going to impact us, it's going to impact our whole members, advisors, and we really, our goals that we set this year, they're amazing goals, so I really think that this is going to be a great year for Ohio BPA. So,
well guys, that kind of wraps up our Q&A video. Once again, we can't thank you enough for all the awesome questions you've submitted. This is the first time Ohio BPA has done something like this, and we really had an awesome experience doing this with you guys. So if you haven't already, be sure to follow us on our social media platforms to keep up to date with all Ohio BPA's doings. And we will see you guys at your state leadership conference, and we wish you all good luck at your regional competitions this year.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.